Attention! All the news in this video I have collected from the internet. We deliver you the most realistic news. Also make sure to read the subtitle. According to Fabrizio Romero, Arsenal are still keeping tabs on Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves from Wolverhampton Wanderers this summer. It has been a busy transfer window so far for Arsenal, as they have already completed the signings of Albert Sambi Lokonga and Nuno Tavares, and they are also believed to be closing in on the capture of defender Ben White next week. However, the Gunners have been credited with an interest in signing Ruben Neves as a potential replacement for Granit Xhaka, whose future at the Emirates continues to be on the line. The Switzerland international is wanted by AS Roma, and he is also keen on making the move, but Arsenal will not let him go until they land a replacement for him. Italian reporter Romano says that Arsenal are still keeping tabs on the 24-year-old as a potential target this summer when he spoke on the Don Robbie YouTube channel. Romano said of Neves, "He has chances to leave, and it's true he's on Arsenal's list. The board of Arsenal are following him and they're convinced he could be the right option in midfield. It depends on what is happening with the other players on the list." For Arsenal, signing a midfielder is a priority because Xhaka is going to AS Roma. That's why they're looking for a midfielder. He's not in the first position, but he's one of the serious contenders. Arsenal legend Sol Campbell has expressed his concern over whether Ben White will make an immediate impact at the Emirates. Speaking on TalkSport, he said, "It needs to work out because Arsenal are not in the position to shift out £50 million for a player. He'll definitely have to start. If it does happen and the medical is all good, he'll have to hit the ground running. It's a difficult one, it's a lot of money. They're looking at the years ahead and they see a future. He can play in midfield or as a fullback. At £50 million, you've got to be the master of your position." Arsenal striker Folarin Balogun scored after coming on as a substitute in a 4-1 friendly win over Millwall at the weekend. The 20-year-old was joined on the scoresheet by Alexandre Lacazette, Nicolas Pepe and Callum Chambers as the Gunners continued their pre-season preparations. There have been reports from respected sources in recent days that Arsenal are keen on signing Chelsea's Tammy Abraham for £40 million, but many fans on Twitter feel Balogun should be given more opportunities before the London club splash out on another forward. Albert Stuivenberg has quit as Wales' assistant boss to focus full-time on his role at Arsenal. The Dutchman worked alongside interim Dragons manager Robert Page at Euro 2020 but will now concentrate on his daily job as Mikel Arteta's number 2. Stuivenberg joined the Welsh setup in 2017 after being appointed by Ryan Giggs. The 50-year-old said, "It has been an honour to be part of the coaching setup with Wales. It has been an exciting period in the history of the game, and I have learnt a lot both on and off the field. I thank all the players for the hard work and the incredible, passionate supporters." Tottenham are reportedly eyeing up a shock move to bring Arsenal icon Aaron Ramsey back to North London. The 30-year-old midfielder only linked up with Juventus 2 years ago, but it is understood that the Wales international is already up for sale. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport via the Metro, Juventus are keen to get the £250,000 a week player of their wage bill. And Spurs managing director of football Fabio Paratici is eyeing up a reunion with Ramsey in England's capital. Paratici proved key in helping the old lady secure Ramsey's services in 2019, and it has been claimed he remains a huge admirer of him. The Italian news outlet has stated that Juve are aware that their signing of Ramsey has not worked out, despite him winning the Serie A, Coppa Italia and Super Cup. Mikel Arteta and Arsenal are reportedly keen on a move for 18-year-old winger Matchoi Djalo. At the age of 16 years and 122 days, he was the youngest player ever to play in the Primera Liga for Pacos de Ferreira but has failed to live up to expectations since. Arsenal though view the transfer as a low-risk move, with Djalo reportedly available for as little as £1 million. With a number of young talents coming through at the Emirates in the form of Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, Djalo could thrive alongside Arteta's improving youngsters. Atletico Madrid are set to enter the race to sign Alexandre Lacazette from Arsenal. Luis Suarez fired Diego Simeone's side to a first La Liga title in 7 years last season, but the Argentine coach wants to bring more competition to his attack as his side relied heavily on the Uruguayan for goals. Suarez scored 21 goals for the Rojiblancos, including winning strikes in their final 2 wins of the season against Osasuna and Real Valladolid as they pit neighbors Real to the title by 2 points on the final day. Simeone has been a long-time admirer of Lacazette and tried to sign him in the summer of 2017, even agreeing a fee with his then club Lyon. But the move was torpedoed by FIFA slapping Atletico with a transfer ban for illegally signing minors from outside Europe. Lacazette instead joined Arsenal for a club record £46 million, but as he has only 1 year left on his deal, the North Londoners are open to bids for the striker, with reports saying they would accept £15 million. AZ Alkmaar captain Koopmeiners has confirmed he is in talks with multiple clubs about a potential transfer this summer. Reports in the Italian media earlier this week claimed that Arsenal, Napoli, Rennes and Roma were all interested in snapping up the 23-year-old, who was close to joining Atalanta earlier in the transfer window. Koopmeiners not only admitted to past negotiations but he says he is in open dialogue with AZ as he continues discussions with other teams. The Netherlands international is most likely being targeted by the Gunners as a potential replacement for Granit Xhaka. He is a holding midfielder by trade and a set-piece taker. It is believed that AZ would be open to selling Koopmeiners for around €20 million, £17 million, which is the exact same fee that Arsenal are demanding from Roma for Xhaka. Any movement on the Koopmeiners deal is, therefore, likely to be dependent on Roma returning with a satisfactory bid for the Gunners player.
If you like the video, like, share and subscribe to my channel.